What's going on to you, Sagittarius out here? So, for you, Sagittarius, you have the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and then you, Sagittarius, also have the Seven of Wands. So, these three cards right here, right? So, all right, let me see. You know how it is. You know that I pretty much do all this stuff blankly. I don't know, coming in. I'm learning as y'all learn. So, interesting. Interesting. So, there's a sense of you, Sagittarius, basically, like I've been talking about over the past couple of days. This relationship that you have had is non existent. You handled it the correct way. This person is tripping out because they didn't expect you, Sagittarius, to actually have the heart to really let go of them, to really handle the situation the way that you did. From what I'm getting, right? King of Wands, Queen of Cups. You could have handled the situation worse. You could have wilded out on them, said something, did something that you may have regretted later. But you, Sagittarius, decided, right, on some King of Wands, but you, Sagittarius, decided to actually be cool and not say or do anything and just tell them directly what it is. That you don't want anything to do with them because you just don't want to have anything to do with them. So whether it was you ghosting, right, ghosting, or whether it was you just telling them about themselves, it wasn't in a super disrespectful way. It wasn't harsh. It was you told them why from a respectful point of view. Like, you know how it is that you don't go at the person. What it is that you just tell them, like, look, I can't rock with you because of this reason. You know what I mean? And you just break it to them. And the thing is that the Seven of Wands, it broke their heart. If I'm being honest with you, it tore them up because, like I said before, that's more effective than if you told somebody off on a disrespectful type of way. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, I don't fully understand it myself, if I'm being transparent with you, but what you did there is actually more effective the majority of times when you tell them what it is, when you confront them, when you just break it to them like XYZ. And so, I don't know, right? Like, you just tell them, I don't know. I've seen this about you over the past couple of weeks, months, years, or whatever. I've seen that about you. That's not how it is that I operate. That's not how it is that I move. That's not my value system. I'm going through my own transformation, and that stuff tears them up. I don't know how, I don't fully even know myself how it works. I know it works, and I know a little bit how it, or I ain't gonna say a little bit. I know a little bit about how it works, sure, but fully, the fullest extent, I don't know how it works 100%. And the truth is, no one does. But you got your point across, and it was more than effective because the Five of Wands and the Sun card, you have room for anyone that you want to actually get to know now. Because whatever it is that you, Sagittarius, may have said, they got the picture. they got the idea. And so the King of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, right, represents how you, Sagittarius, are learning, well, a number of things, multi-layered. King of Cups, you're learning how to manage your own energy. You're learning how to be more heartfelt, straightforward about what you want. You don't necessarily have to be disrespectful. See, here's the thing, right? A lot of times people will say, you know, I can catch more bees with honey than I can vinegar, right? let me explain something to you. The reason why it is that I am disrespectful, right, is because I can sense when a person is being disingenuous, you know, um, because I'm looking at the position that they're taking, right, and I'm paying attention to if this person meant it from a hypocritical standpoint, or like if they meant it from a fair, straightforward, fair, square dealings standpoint. So that's why it is that I'll get disrespectful. And that's why, because the buttering up of people may work on some people, but it won't work on me, right? I don't like to be buttered up, truth be told, right? Because I like to be humble if I have a choice, right? So I don't like the buttering up. And it's not anything personal. It's more so that I can stay focused, right? I can continue to get better. I can stay focused. I can stay hungry. Telling me that I'm the greatest of all time, maybe I am the greatest of all time. But for me, I don't ever take that and like just let it balloon and just be like, oh yeah, I'm the greatest. I'm gonna continue to work. I'm gonna continue to prove my points. I'm gonna continue to get better. And that's what's going on with you, Sagittarius, right? The Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You have accomplished what it is that you need to. And like I said before, there's a sense of you, Sagittarius, not needing to prove anything, right? Ace of Swords, you've put down your sword. You have done it. You don't need to prove anything. You're looking at it from a perspective of like what it is that you wanted, which was this person that was giving you problems, is out of your life. You told them what it is, but it wasn't super disrespectful, and they left quietly, thankfully. And so now you, Sagittarius, I'm still getting you, Sagittarius, are single. I still don't get that you you have gotten anybody. I see that you, Sagittarius, are single, ready to mingle, speaking to people, and you're open to. You have the choice to be able to speak to other people, without having to have this person looking over your shoulder, trying to big brother or big sister you, where it's like they you know what I'm saying? Like they would be really upset. You, Sagittarius, are free to do whatever you want. And you, Sagittarius, are looking at it like that was very powerful for you because it taught you a lot. It taught you, Sagittarius, it taught you, Sagittarius, how to be serious sometimes. And I'm not saying that you, Sagittarius, don't get serious. I'm saying like it taught you, Sagittarius, to how to be more direct about what you want, but not from being a jerk, more so being from a perspective of just saying what it is that you got going on, and that's one thing that I learned how to do myself too, that I realized I had to tighten up too, was to just tell them what it is. And now I'm learning, like I said, I'm doing that more. I'm learning how to do that even better when I'm just telling the person like, look, it's not anything personal, because it's not. It's not anything personal, It's just that my idea of friendship is like the Fast and the Furious idea of friendship, right? From the perspective of we all keep each other, we all check each other. You dig what I'm saying? We all make sure that each other is good. We make sure ourselves is good, but then we also make sure each other is good as well, right? It's not the thing where it's kind of like frenemies, where it's like kind of like I don't like that, because for me, you dig what I'm saying? I'm still healing from wounds from years ago. So it's like for me, I get real buggy about when I see people doing that, because it's like for me, I have a problem being able to understand I have a problem sometimes being able to understand, like, okay, are you a friend or are you an enemy? Do I have to run down on you? You know what I'm saying? And kind of really look at you in the eyes and really find out what it is that you are about the hard way, or is it that you cool? So I just, you feel what I'm saying? Like me personally, like I just never. That's like I said before, I take friendship seriously. You know what I mean? Because I've been betrayed plenty of times. The people who I thought really had my back, who I thought I could really depend on, as far as friends is concerned, right? As far as allies, as far as companionship, even like significant others, they betrayed me, and it really affected me in a profound way. So why I'm saying all that is, why I'm saying all that to say is, you Sagittarius are learning that about yourselves as well, that you don't have to wild out. You just tell them, what you're doing, and you just tell them why. And you tell them why, but you tell them why from a straightforward perspective. Look, these things, I don't know if you and I are cool like that. So now you Sagittarius know how to get at people in a much more effective way. Trust me. I can't wait until you Sagittarius try it again. Y'all are gonna make someone cry one day. And it ain't about making them cry. You will make them cry without trying to make them cry. You'll be like, yo, what is this? You'll be like, yo, why is this person crying? Like, I'm trying tears. I'm trying to tell you, tears. You'll be like, why is this person crying? Like, you wouldn't have even have known that you had that much effect on a person's psyche. Like, I'm being serious. You would have not have known. You wouldn't have known. You would not know. You would not know. You feel what I'm saying? You would not know. And see, the thing is that the the judgment now and the Nine of Cups right here represents how a lot of you Sagittarius, also, you're in a particular situation where you'll see. You have a lot more power than what it is that you Sagittarius think. And that's why the judgment and the Nine of Cups is there. The wishy-washiness comes from them feeling good about you being around, but they can cross boundaries. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and then you Sagittarius have the Ace of Cups to clarify the Nine of Cups. Oh yeah, and by the way, with that betrayal thing, I am learning how to become better with it, where I'm not taking it personally the way that I used to. It's just that I'm speaking about how it affected me for a time, because I just wanted, honestly speaking, I just wanted a girlfriend. And some good friends, if I'm being honest with you. And it was just so hard because, the wasting of my time and the playing of the games and the wishy-washy behavior. It's like, because I cared, I cared. And, to see how it is that, other people express, like, they frenemies and stuff like this. That wasn't my ideas, but I learned how to be thicker skinned, because it was like, I have to deal with this. I have to look at myself and be able to heal from this stuff, because I can't do this to everybody. You know what I mean? Try to do it to other people and treat people like trash. But the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles, right? To clarify, the Nine of Cups represents how they know that you have a lot to offer. They know that you have a lot to bring to a relationship, and that's part of why they don't want you to go. But at the same time, they respect it. They respect the fact that you Sagittarius, you sent them. It wasn't a game. They got it. Because sometimes they could think that it's a game and it wasn't a game. You told them, look, like, this is the way it is. And then the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups right here speaks to how you Sagittarius ultimately, You Sagittarius, ultimately, you're evolving. Like I said before, you Sagittarius are getting kind of scared at how you're changing yourself. It's like, yeah, like me being able to express myself scared me. It still scares me to a certain extent. Still to this day, to a certain extent. Not because it's bad, but because of the fact that I get surprised at the things that come out of me, the things that I am able to understand about myself and relate to myself and actually admit on camera, off camera. Like I would, like I said before, like that whole thing that I said a few seconds ago, that wasn't scripted. Like that was real talk. Like all I wanted was like a girlfriend and some good friends that I can call on at any time, that was capable, that had my back, that had their own stuff together. You know what I mean? That didn't have to overly rely on me. And of course, I wouldn't overly rely on them, but just had my back through thick and thin, and was there for me through everything. Like how I would be there for anyone that I care about through anything, you know, ready to go to battle for them if that's the case, ready to take the last stand if that's the case. And to see how it is that like people are selfish and they like to play games and they think of it as a game. It's like nah. So that was real. But you got to understand that it's something where like when you start doing it as it is that you Sagittarius are learning to do it, it's scary. Like it's scary. Because you start thinking to yourself on a spiritual level, like, who am I? You start looking at it from a more spiritual perspective of, this is not who you are. Like, this is not the ego that you are accustomed to identifying with. And that's what these two cards represent. You Sagittarius are changing in a way where it's scary to the ego. But that's pretty much it for now. Overall, you Sagittarius are definitely on the correct track. You Sagittarius are now reconstructing your own identity, how you perceive yourself. And that's pretty much it for now. Right? I can get in deeper into it, but I'm not going to. That's a whole other topic. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Come through and get a personal reading. I want more you Sagittarius to come through. There's a link in the comment section called the Linktree link. Click on it. It will take you to a website where you can get a personal reading from me. Appreciate you. To help keep the channel up, you can ask me anything pretty much that you want, right? I'll be here to help you out. Peace.